Hello, thanks for joining me. My name's Claire and this is my YouTube channel where I give daily tarot card readings. I pick 2 cards for you which I hope will help and guide you for the day ahead. Did I say it was Tuesday? Tuesday the 29th? Did I say that? I can't remember, I've got a very short memory. But even if it isn't, when you're looking at this message, just take it that it's exactly the right time for you, and I hope that the cards resonate in some way. Okay, I'm using the Crystal Tarot today by Philip Permett, who is a wonderful guy that knows so much about crystals. So I've been lucky enough to go to a few of his courses about crystal healing. So if you do love crystals, he's got loads of books. Maybe put those on your Christmas list and find out a little bit more about crystals. Okay, that's really funny because the first card's just come out and that dropped on the floor as I put the pack out. So regardless of shuffling and shuffling, they obviously wanted to be heard today. Okay, so the first card I got was the Empress. And I really love this heart-centered energy that she's got here. Can you see that there is a heart there? And there's the crystal, I think, in that heart. There's a crystal next to her. Now I'm going to look. I'm fairly sure I do know what this one is, but I don't want to 100% say it, just in case I get it wrong. Yes, it's emerald. I thought it was. So the crystal is emerald. Now you may not be lucky enough to have one of those, but it does say in the book there that that's really good with dealing with honesty and patience. And actually I just feel the second card is the Ten of Swords. So let's just take a look at what the crystal is with that. Because if you've got these crystals, this actually might be why you get this message. Aragonite. I thought that was a spider in Harry Potter. Obviously it's Aragog. Okay, we've got the Ten of Swords and we've got the Empress. Now I'm going to go with the idea of the honesty and patience with this Empress. That sometimes things happen at a time for a reason. We are heading towards the end of November. Just looking what she's got in her hand. It is just a wand. And November can be a really weird month, like you're just constantly waiting for things. I know that's how it's felt for me. But I do feel this month particularly, throughout this whole November, we really have had to slow down, be very honest with ourselves and be very patient as we work through things. Now Venus is also represented with the Empress, and I feel Venus is very active at the moment. If you're into astrology, I'm sure there's lots of things that will sort of tell you about that. But for me, I just feel like this is the idea of understanding that everything that happens at a particular time for a reason. And one of the things that we struggle to get as humans is the fact that we want things done in our time frame, and that's not always possible. It can be incredibly frustrating to want to get things completed or move on with your life and not actually be able to. And I feel that's where this Ten of Swords has come in, because the Ten of Swords is kind of the minor arcana equivalent of the Death card. It's the major arcana card. It's a real ending. It's a real final finish, done, that's it. I'm never going back there, I'm moving on. And it's great when you've got that. Obviously swords represent our mind. And it's very great. It's great when you've got that in your mindset. But the universe may just need you to hang on in a particular place for a reason. Because, you know, sometimes divine timing is just so amazing. You might be ready, but what's ready for you, what the next thing for you might not actually be ready, or there might be just like the pieces of the puzzle all fit in, and they need you to be, yeah, okay, you're there in your mind that you want to move on and you want a new start, but just be patient. And I'm looking at the Empress card now, and I'm thinking about the seasons. How often, obviously in the northern hemisphere where I am, this is winter, and sometimes you almost like want to wish it away, but that, you know, what's the point of that? You've got to enjoy every season really, haven't you, and be grateful for what they bring. And winter can sometimes bring the idea to be very sort of insular and reflect. And obviously if you're listening to this and you're in Australia or New Zealand or anywhere in the southern hemisphere, you don't want to like rush through summer and you want it to last forever. It's just that idea that with the seasons do come and go, and we also move in cycles, and you just got to kind of go with it and just try and let go of control a little bit. And try not to worry. I feel that this is the maternal message of the Empress. I do think as well that this very much ties into the theme that we've had over the last couple of days of understanding that you're in a very different place now and other people aren't, and you want to move on. Just be patient. Just it's okay. The universe has heard your what you want to manifest, but unfortunately it doesn't always work to your time scale. And there's nothing like a kind of motherly image of the Empress that, you know, they are the person that comes in and says, calm down, all right, take your time, and all those sort of motherly comments that drive you mad when you're a really impatient child or a really impatient adult, as I am. But yes, there's been endings. Yes, there are new beginnings, but just hang on in there and just take your time. Now, I also am getting the idea of just the appreciation of nature. I did mention the different seasons, that obviously depending on where you are, it's winter or summer. Just appreciate it. Appreciate what's out there. If it's, you know, if the weather's not great, then okay, appreciate it from indoors. But I do feel that that is another message, key message, to just look around you and appreciate what you've got, which will help you stay grounded and tie into that kind of patience card. And it's really weird because this card, I keep saying patience, and almost like the Hanged Man is a card that would be associated with patience, but I'm just getting that. I'm just going to go with it because I really feel that that's the message of this card, because this particular tarot card is the crystal pack with the crystal, which is giving off that kind of healing. So I think that's a message. If you're reading cards, don't just go straight to the book and read the message. Go with it and feel what that means for you. And every time the card comes out, it can be something a little bit different. But I do hope that message has helped you today. I'll be back again tomorrow on Wednesday, which is the last day of November. And then we're on to December, aren't we? So, wow, we're nearly at the end of the year. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow then. Have a lovely day. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.